Pacheco sidesteps a tackle, cuts 15, 10, 5, freaking touchdown, dude! Blown up, fumble, pitch back to Brian Cook, and Brian Cook's gonna freaking house it, dude! He's gonna house it! Oh my God! He's got plenty of time, fires, back in the end zone, touchdown! Bro, what the frick did I just watch? And this is why you don't doubt Patrick Mahomes. He's gonna waltz in, untouched, touchdown, Kansas City, let's go, baby! What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Wednesday night Q&A Hangout. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Julia, you're insane. She said Cole needs a pregnancy test because he's late. No, that's not how it works. That is not how it works. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. I probably didn't pick the best day and time to go live and hang out with you guys because the Royals are playing a playoff game right now. The series is tied 1-1. It's the top of the seventh inning. And it's tied 2-2. I have the game on, so we'll probably hang out, talk Chiefs, talk a little bit of Royals. But how the heck are you guys doing? Cole's yeah, that's it. That's it, Ian. What's up, Janae? You got your surgery today, or surgery yesterday. Wait. What happened? What happened? Tell me. Well, I guess only if you're comfortable with sharing that, actually. But man, the Chiefs are heading into, I'll talk a little Chiefs news right off the top. There's not a lot of Chiefs news, but the Chiefs are 5-0 heading into the bye. They get a week 6 bye. We get some chill times this weekend. We just get to watch the Chiefs or watch NFL games rather, and not the Chiefs, and just kind of hang out. And there's only 2 teams that are undefeated in the NFL, the Vikings and the Chiefs. And there's stuff that, the Chiefs need to work on. I'm covering that in a video tomorrow for sure. Like their red zone, they got to figure out how to score touchdowns in the red zone. They are 30th in the NFL right now, and the only 2 teams lower than them are the Patriots and the Dolphins. That's not good. They're scoring more points per game than them, but it's just once they get into the red zone, they do struggle for sure. They definitely do struggle. So there's stuff we'll talk about, but all in all, I mean, the Chiefs look great. They are running the ball more. The defense is holding it down. Mahomes isn't statistically balling out or anything like that, but they're looking pretty good heading into the bye. And I'm personally pretty excited. Would love to get your thoughts on it as well. Joe, thanks so much for the 2 bomb, bro. First super on a live stream. I appreciate you, man. Crimson with the membership as well. Let's go. The Bills game is going to be interesting. Yeah, you know what? We might in this stream we'll maybe look at the games and see if there's one worth streaming. Week 6 NFL games. Maybe we'll stream during one and just kind of hang out and call the game. If any of these look super, well, maybe not super interesting, but interesting enough, let me know. Seahawks and 49ers, I won't stream that tomorrow. But then you've got Jags and Bears, 8:30 in the morning. I won't stream that game. I'm just going to look at games that could be interesting to stream. Commanders and Ravens would be a good one. That would be a banger of a game. Chargers and Broncos. Some people said, hey, stream the AFC West matchup. We could maybe do that. I'm trying to think what else would be a good one. Bills and Jets. That's Monday Night Football. I don't know that I'll stream. I guess I could stream that one. We won't have a Chiefs video. Sunday Night Football is Bengals and Giants. God bless. I think my favorite one might be this one, Ravens and Commanders. You have to pay for shipping? Wait, what is going on? You tried joining the Nick Bolton giveaway, said you needed a card. Yeah, if you listen to the ad, you need to enter your info because the winner pays for shipping on those. Yep. Kareem Hunt back is a dream come true. Hey, he's balling out. Yeah, he is balling out for sure, and he's forced 10 missed tackles so far in 2 games, which is incredible. Is Rashee out for the season? Yeah, pretty much. I shouldn't even say pretty much. 99% he's out for the season. He had his LCL repaired, and it's going to take a good 4 to 6 months to rehab out of that. Yeah, so it's going to take a little while, unfortunately. You're going to miss Kareem in your fantasy lineup this week? Yeah, you are. Did you see Daddy Yankee at the game? I don't know who Daddy Yankee is. What's that? Is that Mahomes? What does that mean? Is that an artist? I don't know who that is. Rob with the 5. Cole, Justin Tucker. And what are the top priorities in the 2025 draft for us? I think edge and tackle plus wide receiver. Oh my gosh, we're talking draft? Justin Tucker?
There's still some of those ghosts of Justin Tucker banging a 60-yard field goal off the crossbar and through to be.
Had to do that one. Man, I don't know about top priorities in the draft right now. I mean, just like kind of off the top of my head, like looking at the roster, wide receiver, definitely. You don't have a lot of guys rostered past this year. Justin Watson, last year of his deal. Hollywood on a 1 year. Juju on a 1 year. McColl on a 1 year. Sky is on the last year of his deal in 2025. I don't know that the Chiefs keep Sky around next year or not. I would be kind of surprised if they did. So I think there's a lot of need there at the wide receiver position. The only two that you have for longer than a year outside of Sky, who again I don't know stays around, is Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice. Rice, recovering from injury, should be good to go by the start of next season, but he might spend a third of the season suspended. Definitely wide receiver. Edge. Yeah, I mean, the thing about like pass rushers for the team, Dana signed a 2-year deal. You still have GK. You still have George Karlaftis. You've got Chris Jones, obviously, who kicks outside at times. He's a tackle. But Omenihu is on the last year of his deal. You have FAU, who hasn't really panned out so far. So, yeah, edge, dude, they very well could. They could go interior on the D-line as well. I'm just trying to think, like, running back is kind of a sneaky need. Pacheco is on the last year of his deal, I believe, next year, right? Hunt's on a 1 year. CEH, he's on a 1 year. I don't know what you make of him with the future. There's no McKinnon this year for a third down back. So, running back's kind of a sneaky need. Yeah, I mean, you could always look at safety, corner, like, I don't know. It's too, like, I don't know the strength of the draft for 2025, but there is a bunch of different ways the Chiefs could go. I mean, that's for sure. What's up, Luke? We're probably never going to see Brown in a Chiefs game. So Hollywood Brown has a chance of maybe being back by the playoffs. He has a better chance than Rashee Rice. Your girlfriend and I met Young Gravy at the Chiefs game. She was fangirling hard. What's up, Reeps? Bro, I'm not going to lie. Thanks for the 16 months, but I don't know. Young Gravy, is that a rapper? Like, I don't know who that is. I never heard of that name in my life. Typing on a phone is slow and tedious. What's up, Knight? How are you, man? So how much money do you think it would be to ship it to Hawaii? I don't know. Probably, probably a little bit. Probably a little bit of money, that's for sure. You broke your right humerus and ended up getting surgery on it so it wouldn't heal awkwardly? Bro, what's a humerus? Humerus bone? Long bone in the upper arm that runs from the shoulder to the elbow. Oh, really? Dang, dude. Okay, well, heal up soon, man. Bro, you said humerus, and I was like, I know some people who are humorous. What's up, Alvy? How are you? How the heck are you doing? You type faster on your phone than your computer? Do you really? Not me. I'm kind of slow on the phone. I use voice to text a lot. I'm like one of those guys. I use punctuation, though. How about the Chiefs not allowing 28 points since the Super Bowl against the Eagles? Yeah, dude, that's actually crazy. That would be a really good short to do. I'm going to write that down. I've seen that a couple times. That'd be like a really fun short. Chiefs haven't allowed 28 since Super Bowl 57. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's definitely like the record right now. The long-standing record. How long does it usually take for you to receive your Chiefs bid stuff? Going on 4 weeks. During the season, it could take that long, if not even longer, for sure. Yeah, I mean they're popping out so many orders every day. I don't know the exact time. I just hit order and then it comes in when it comes in. Hopefully it comes in for you soon, though. They have an email you can reach out to for sure if you need to. What's up, Daryl? Thanks so much for the 16 months. Fair enough. Good to know. Yeah, man. During the season, it's pretty nuts. I mean, they're handling signed merch for like 9 or 10 teams now. What do you think about us trying to get Jarvis Landry be a good red zone guy? I mean, I think we have red zone guys now, especially with Jody Fortson. You've got Justin Ross if you want another target in the red zone, even though he might be dealing with like a hamstring issue. I don't know. I don't know what the Chiefs do about the wide receiver room, but I do think they add a wide receiver. That is a takeaway. The title of this stream is like biggest takeaways from the Chiefs' first 5 weeks of the season, heading into the bye week, basically. They need a receiver. Some say, nah, since Juju Smith-Schuster had such a great game, Veach won't go and add a receiver. I still think they will. I don't know that you're going to get a Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, who else? D-Hop. I don't know that you're going to get any of those guys. Not really. I think you could get somebody like, and there's other people in the same vein as this, but like a Jalen Hyatt, guy on a rookie deal who's not being used in the offense that he's in. We've talked about Amari Cooper. He would be relatively cheap. I mean, there's definitely some options out there. You could also you could explore some free agent options. Like that's possible. Byron Pringle, still a free agent. There is definitely some potential possibilities. None of these guys are going to be like absolute game changers, but you do want some depth at the position, I think, at this point in time when you have Hollywood out, you have Rice out. What happens if Juju gets injured and misses a few games? Like, what are you going to do? You're going to line up Sky Moore out there? I don't think so. So I would like them to go and get somebody sooner rather than later, but we'll just have to see. I trust Veach and Andy Reid and company, and they'll shop. Veach will call. He'll ask around, and we'll just kind of go from there. Why does Mahomes not throw to Worthy? I mean, he did. Maybe not as many times as we would like, but he targeted Worthy 5, 6, 7 times. They were off on several of them. Miscommunication, and then 2 deep balls down the field. One drew a PI. 2 of them should have drew pass interference. Yo, what's up, Quentin? What do you think about Robert Saleh getting fired? Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I talked about it on my other channel, Cole Breaks the Huddle. What's up, Rory? And yeah, it was pretty surprising. I did not anticipate Saleh getting fired rather this early into the season. 5 weeks, you're 2-3, fired? I don't know, man. That's just insane to me. Very surprising. If Juju gets injured, we'd probably put Noah Gray and Yeah, I mean, you would just go multiple tight end sets a bunch. Like, that is definitely an option. And it's not like you have Sky, you've got McCole, you have Justin Watson. Then on the practice squad, Justin Ross, Nico Remigio, Montrell Washington. Like, you have some options. I don't know. Some. So let's see. It's the top of the 8th inning. Royals are tied 2-2. They're at home at Kauffman at the K. Pretty cool. We have a lot, but they might not go well. Have a lot. Oh, just talking about receivers. Yeah, that's why I think they might go get somebody. They might go get somebody that could be a little bit more of like a difference maker. Even if the difference is allowing somebody like Xavier Worthy to be used in some other ways. Like a Jalen Hyatt or another guy that you could use to kind of stretch the field, distract defenses and stuff like that. The Yankees just hit a home run, by the way. 3-2 Yankees. Are you wrong for feeling like this would be the best time for a new receiver? No, you're not wrong, Logan. The only thing is, like, teams aren't always willing to move on from receivers right now because the trade deadline's like, it's still a month away. So they're not always willing to move off of receivers right now in hopes that they still do better and improve, and they'll keep assets and try to fight. But yeah, in 3 more weeks, if teams lose, and you're talking, you got 1 and 2 win teams and 6, 7 losses, they could definitely be wanting to sell off some assets. Why is the Chiefs offense boring now? Yeah, it's much different. They run way more. They run almost 50% of the time when they normally only run about 30, 35, 37% of the time. They run about 50% of the time now. So you got more runs. And also when it comes to the runs, like, they're not really explosive runs. They're not going for 20 plus yards. Like, Kareem Hunt's been great, but they're only averaging, and it's fine, but they're averaging like 4 yards a carry. but no explosive runs. The other stuff, why is the offense boring, like quote unquote boring? I think they're just struggling in the red zone. So you're just not seeing a lot of touchdowns, and field goals are boring. Like in comparison, they're still putting up points, but yeah, they are 30th in the NFL in the red zone. Third worst. Dolphins and Patriots are the only two teams that are worse than the Chiefs in the red zone, which is unfortunate. But it's just boring. It's not, I don't know if it's boring. You just use the word boring, so I was trying to play off that. It's just different. It's defensive led. You're running the ball more now. You're taking just more time off the clock because you're running more. You're matriculating the ball down the field in longer drives. It just looks different. Kareem ran for 100 and a touchdown. He did. Yep. Boring offense is fine. Just score more than the opponent. Yeah, don't turn the ball over, right? That's the other thing that the Chiefs have to work on. Mahomes has the most interceptions in the NFL. He's tied for first with Will Levis and who's the other guy? Will Levis and I can't think of the other. Anthony Richardson. Matriculating drinking game, exactly. Let's go read my comment. What's up, Jonah? Will the Chiefs land Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver T. Higgins before the trade deadline? Oh, the Chiefs could? I mean, I guess I wouldn't rule it out. But if the Bengals win 2-3 more games and they're close to 500, they're not getting rid of anybody. I don't think they would willingly trade with the Chiefs, not mid-season like that. Although, like, I understand maybe the thought there. T. Higgins is on, I think he's playing on the franchise tag, right? I wouldn't rule it out, but I don't think that's likely. Sean said, God, I hope not. Yeah, Kelsey's definitely a good help. Like the tight end room, Noah Gray is nice. Like Wiley, I don't know what to make of him yet. They have Fortson, converted wide receiver. He caught one pass last week. So they have some options in the tight end room as well, which definitely helps for sure. That helps with the blocking too in the run game if you got multiple tight ends out there. And then play action. Like if the Chiefs run more, they can set up some play action stuff, which I would love to see. Wiley's been a little quiet. Yeah, I thought so too, Kevin. He said I figured he'd help out in the red zone. Yeah, he led all tight ends in his conference, right? In red zone touchdowns. Do you think Mahomes can still win MVP? I mean, I think he's one of the higher odd guys to win MVP, but I don't see with the stats he's putting up right now, I don't see how he wins MVP. At this point, like, I don't know that it's really, I don't think he cares. I don't think anybody in Chiefs Kingdom cares if Mahomes gets MVP. Like, he's won 2 of them. He's won, 2 or 3 Super Bowl MVPs as well. I think at this point, you just want to be happy the Chiefs are undefeated, and you want them to just stack up as many wins as possible. I don't really care if they're ugly. I don't really care if Mahomes has 0 to 1 touchdown a game. Like, okay, as long as they're winning, I don't care. I would love them to put up 3, 4, 5 touchdowns a game, but like if they got to do it the way they've been doing it in the run game, and they're getting rushing touchdowns, and that's how it looks, okay. It's just different. It's just different this year. It's different than what we're used to seeing from a Mahomes team. Like the offense has had to carry. Last year, we saw the defense carry, and it's kind of what it's shaping up to look like again this year. Now, like they added pieces that I thought were going to really benefit the Chiefs offense. Hollywood Brown, Rice stepping into year 2, Isaiah Pacheco. All those guys are out forever. When I say forever, I mean they're out for a long time. A couple of them not returning. I think Pacheco does return later this year. But yeah, so you're out of a lot of offensive firepower, and you're kind of having to adapt. I mean, on the fly. That's why I think the bye week, I didn't like the early bye week for the Chiefs when their schedule came out, but with all these injuries, I do like the bye week now. You thought Hendershot would have been in the new mix? Yeah, he's on the practice squad. We'll see. I think he's still on the practice squad. They let him go. Then he's on the practice squad. Seriously, though, Justin Ross, very similar receiver to T. Higgins, and he can't get on the field, same size and speed. I would say T. Higgins is probably the more proven of the two. He's produced at the NFL level where Justin Ross has had 40 yards, but yeah, I'm not a huge, like, go get T. Higgins guy because he wants a deal. He's not just going to want to get traded, and land somewhere for a half a year. He wants to get a deal. I don't know that the Chiefs would pay that. You don't like that the Chiefs got rid of Snead? I understand. Yeah, was that ideal? No. But could you pay everybody? No. And honestly, like Jalen Watson's doing pretty good. They're handling it. When is Hollywood coming back? If he comes back, it's going to be in January. Yo, what's up, Justin? Imagine how dominant we would have been with Rice and Hollywood. I know. Daryl with the 16 months. Let's go, boys in blue. Kick Yankees' butt. Yeah. Top of the eighth still. Yankees are up 3-2. There's two batters, or two. Well, you got one at first, you got one at second, 2 outs. And I think the pitch count is. Or did he get hit? Why did he throw the bat? That's weird. I don't know. 3 outs now? Oh, good. So we go into the bottom of the 8th. Next guy up. What's up, Jeremy? Yeah, next guy was out. Yeah, that just happened. Trade Sky for what? LaVisca Chenault? Is that who you're saying? Did I say that name right? I don't know what we're doing about Sky. Anyone suggesting to trade Sky? Who's going to want him? Nobody, said John. Is Worthy good enough to be a wide receiver 1? I mean, maybe. Just not right now. In an Andy Reid offense, it's going to take some time. They're easing him in, and they're getting him more looks, I think, than they probably planned on this early. Could be a wide receiver 1. He's just his own, he's a smaller bodied guy, a speedy type guy. Is he a true 1 in the sense of like you can put him anywhere and everywhere and you can just let him go dominate? I mean, I don't know. People's definition of a wide receiver 1 varies. And honestly, wide receiver 1s look different from every single team. My idea of a wide receiver 1 is just somebody who leads the team in production. Could Worthy lead the Chiefs receiving room in production eventually? I mean, yeah, I think he could for sure. I really thought that was going to be Rice this year or even Hollywood, but they're both out. They're both out. Julio Jones now. Is Sky done? Well, he had 0 snaps on offense that involved a pass. He then muffed a kickoff. When they did give him an opportunity on 3rd down after Rice went down due to injury in the Chargers game, he dropped that 3rd and 2 pass, and Brett Veach slammed the table in frustration. I don't know if he's done. If he's not done, he's on his last leg. You saw a clip of that Juju Honey Badger flop and laughed your heart out. It was so funny. If you didn't see it, Honey Badger shoves Juju at the end of a play, and Juju just like dead man's. He just like flopped like dead man all the way to his back. It was pretty funny. What's up, sellout? Trying to watch you and the Royals? Let's go. 20th Super on a live stream. Yeah, I don't know that I picked the best day to stream. I mean, we've got 500 in here, 450. So it's totally fine. But yeah, I was like, oh, the Royals are playing right now. But I couldn't stream last night because we were trying to get the game recap out. And that's a very important video to get out. Since the Chiefs had Monday Night Football, it was really hard to do a Tuesday night stream too. What do you think of Alec Pierce? Yeah, he's a good wide receiver that the Colts don't use. I mean, lately they've been using him. 13 catches for 386 yards. He leads the team in receiving yards. And Michael Pittman Jr. is out for 2-3 weeks, maybe even is going to need to be placed on IR due to a back issue. So they're going to lean on Alec Pierce even more. I do like him, though. If the Chiefs want to go get him and can, sign me up. Is the huddle taking a lot of your time? No, not a ton. No. Troy, basically, editor Troy, he basically handles a lot of that channel. He does a lot of the research. He does the editing. So basically, he'll prep a lot of the research. I'll then get in there and I'll look through all the notes. I'll fact check it, double check some stuff, add my own, my own flair on everything that he researches, record the video, send it off. He edits it. I do the thumbnail. But then Alex, who's over here editing a lot of the videos I record in, he's doing all the Chief stuff now. So does it take more time? Yes. But do I have more manpower? Yeah, I have double the manpower now. And Troy sings the jingle. Cole breaks the huddle. 29 yard per catch is insane. Yeah. That's Alec Pierce right now. It's like 20. I think it's like 28. Let me look it up. Alec Pierce. Let me look up his stats because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Alec Pierce, 2024 stats per game. 13 catches for 368 yards and 3 touchdowns. 28.3 yards per catch. That's insane. 13 catches and he has almost 400 yards. So he's tied for 96th in receptions, but is 11th in the NFL in yards. 3 touchdowns. Yeah, that's absolutely nuts. You think the Chiefs stay with their receivers and trust Juju? Yeah, I think if they make a move, which I am hopeful that they do, I don't think it's going to be a massive move, but they should bring in somebody before the trade deadline. You think Kelsey scores his first touchdown? Oh, when do you think? Man, Kelsey was open for a touchdown earlier this season. The Wanye Morris touchdown play, he was wide open. Kelsey was on the other side. So he's had opportunities to do it. When? Great freaking question. We're not seeing Rice again for a while. Yeah, you're right, Travis. You are right, man. Because once he heals up, suspension is on its way as well. As long as it's not MVS. Yeah, you've got to look at Chiefs who have familiarity with the system as well. They might prioritize some of them depending on who it is. MVS, I'm not going to rule him out. I don't think that happens. But MVS, look at like DeMarcus Robinson, even though they're banged up, the Rams are in the wide receiver room. Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, like they need D-Rob in my opinion. Who else is a former Chief that's like kind of around? Tyreek Hill, obviously, but I don't think that happens. Byron Pringle's a free agent. Or some people are saying if you're going to choose between those guys, just call up Nico Remigio or sign him to the roster or call up Montreal Washington and use him. I don't know at this point in time. Yeah, Tony is another option, but I don't think they bring in Tony. Steele looked good. He was holding the ball like he had the nuclear codes. Yeah, he looked better. I mean, Kareem Hunt is the guy, so feed him for sure. But I did like the offset with Steele from time to time. Travis also probably could have run it in for a touchdown on the play where he handed it off to Tony. Yeah, that was definitely a read option, and Kelsey opted to hand it off to Worthy. It was a good read. We need a tackle. I mean, unless you're going to go get Donovan Smith and let him ramp up for 2 to 3 weeks, I don't really know who you're going to go get. David Bakhtiari, that dude has worse knees than me. We don't talk defense enough. If you got questions, we could definitely talk defense. I mean, I was just talking earlier about Jalen Watson. I think he's playing really well in the CB2 spot. Nick Bolton's had a couple really good games. Turk Wharton is absolutely balling this season. He's got one of the highest pass rush win rates, I think, on the entire D-line, which is pretty cool to see. We've seen multiple plays from Chamari Connor. I think he had an INT, fumble recovery for a touchdown, sacked Burrow in a clutch situation. Brian Cooks made a couple plays. But yeah, if anybody wants to talk defense, just let me know what exactly you want to talk about. This is a Q&A. Yeah, Leo Chanel is a dog. He doesn't play like a lot of snaps, but I do like what I've seen from him. Am I disappointed in Justin Watson? He led all Chiefs so he led all wide receivers in snaps, but didn't have a target. I mean, if that trend continues, I will be worried about it. But here's the thing. Like, the Chiefs dominated that game. It wasn't even close. You score a couple touchdowns in the red zone. Justin Watson was wide open in the back of the end zone on one play in the red zone, but Mahomes couldn't get it there. I don't know if it was because of pressure or what was going on. He couldn't get it there to him. So he was open a couple times. But, like, I would have been upset if Mahomes is targeting Justin Watson a bunch and he's just dropping passes. Like, no, I didn't get opportunities, but like they moved the ball just fine down the field. Opinion on Nazi? I mean, from what I've seen, he's kind of been that third cornerback. He's rotating in rather than Joshua Williams right now. And for the most part, I feel like he's done a decent job. I mean, he said that on that one play where, was it Quentin Johnston? Who got in for a wide open touchdown? I don't even remember what game it was, to be honest with you. One of the games, there was a wide open touchdown due to broken coverage. Nazi owned it. He said, it was against the Falcons. Yeah, it was against the Falcons. I think Drake London maybe was wide open. He said, I thought Bijan Robinson was setting up for a screen when he went out wide, and I took a gamble, and I tried to do too much. So he owned that. Other than that, I mean, he's been fine. Yeah, Minahue's coming back. Yeah, and sometime in November, which that's going to help the pass rush a lot. Will Chris Jones get 10 sacks? I mean, how many sacks does he have on the season? Does he even have 2? Maybe he does. Ooh, Bobby Witt Jr. hit a single. Nice. I'm looking up stat leaders right now. I mean, Chris Jones, he has 3 sacks. All right. Could he get 10 on the season? I mean, you've got, 12 games left? Yeah. You'd have to get almost a sack a game. It would be hard, but he could. But he's not. I mean, if he has one game where he's got 2 or 3 sacks, it's pretty easily achievable. The problem with Chris Jones is he's getting doubled, tripled. I mean, yeah, he's winning at times, but he's still getting doubled like at an extremely high rate. Has the NFL released Pat's broken Miami helmet yet? Pat said he wanted it back. What's up, William? Thanks for the 5. Mahomes was asked about this not that long ago, and he said he still hasn't heard back from them, so they've still got it. Yeah, which is unfortunate. He'll get it eventually. I'm almost positive. Yo, Derek with the 5 gifted. Let's go, man. Thanks so much for the 5 gifted. I think I got 5 to gift too. You get a gifted, and you get a gifted, and you get a gifted. The member streams have been crazy. We've been giving away like 3, 4, 5, 6 signed pieces of Chiefs merch. Yo, what's up, WY Chief? Hey, he's held at an extremely high rate as well. Yeah, you're right, Andrew. Chris Jones, yep. What do you think about the ramp up of players for the postseason? Yeah, I mean, that's probably, and that's like if the Chiefs trade for a wide receiver as well, that's what I would be looking at. I would be looking at their thinking playoffs in mind, getting a guy ramped up and ready, in the know with the system, ready to go by the end of the season and hit the ground running come playoff time. Hey, they just showed Mahomes on the screen. He's very interested in this game as part owner, big Kansas City sports fan and believer. But I just kind of spaced what you were asking me. Because I saw Mahomes. Oh, ramp up of other players. Yeah. Charles Omenihu comes back probably like late November. He'll be back. Pacheco should be back December somewhere. Brown might be back for the playoffs. Maybe. I'm not going to hold my breath on it. But yeah, you'll get some key players back for sure. Check your DMs. Mahomes trash talking at the game. I think I saw that, though, where he went up to Dieter. Yeah. He went up to Garrick Dieter. It's his friend. It's Garrick Dieter used to be a wide receiver for the Chiefs. Yeah, so it's just his friend, but it's still funny. Yeah, thanks for the 2-bomb and for sending that. I mean, I'll show you the clip. ML football, God bless them. They don't know what's going on. But the Royals scored a hit, or a home run maybe, and that's Mahomes talking smack to Dieter, who is a Yankees fan. He's like the only Yankees fan. That's like Mahomes' suite, I think. So he let Garrick Dieter into the suite. It's all Royals fans except for Dieter, which is funny. Pretty funny. Jennifer with the 5 gifted as well. We got 5 on it. Let's go. Man, we have got to get healthy in the wide receiver room or it's going to be a long day come the playoffs. I know we've done it before, but the league is changing day for day. Yeah, I mean, Bobby Witt, safe at 3rd. So the Royals are within striking distance here. 3-2, bottom of the 8th, Royals trailing by 1. You've got a man on 1st and 3rd. I think Salvi is the one who just hit a nice grounder right by second base. Yep, Salvi's on 1st, Bobby Witt Jr. on 3rd. You guys are getting some Royals commentary. I don't watch a lot of Royals ball, but always support the Kansas City teams. 1 single, then we tied. That's it. Yeah, Dieter is one of Mahomes' closest friends. Exactly. Yo, what's up, Zach? You sit down? I'm sitting down. For the long streams, I sit, I stand. I record all my videos standing, but like if you watched any of the game streams or anything like that, I alternate between sitting and standing pretty regularly. Who's the person that edits in the background of your videos? His name's Alex. Yeah, that's the new guy. He's doing great. Will you call the Royals game tomorrow? No, probably not. I don't even know if they play tomorrow. I don't even know when the next game is. Do I support UMKC? I mean, I don't root against them. I don't watch college sports, guys. Like local college, definitely am not watching it. But I mean, if you play for a sports team at UMKC, I hope you freaking crush it, man. Can I dance? No. The hell? You just realized the X Factor shirt logo is based on the X-Men logo? Yes, sir, Xander. We got these on the HBTC merch store. Yeah. X Factor, it's a play on X-Men. Nice observation. Have I ever met Rec Hudler? No. Who's that? Rec Hudler? I don't know who that is. Is that a typo? Oh, Rex Hudler. No, I have not. I have not. Oh, they got out? Oh, they just hit a pop fly. Dang, they had a guy on first and third, too. That's 3 outs going into the end of the 9th inning. Updates on Isaiah Pacheco? No real updates, to be honest with you. He had surgery. It was successful. There were reports that maybe there were some damages or some damage to some tendons or ligaments in there too that they had to repair, but it's been very hush-hush. I don't really know the extent of it. What do you think the problem is with Watson? Oh, yeah. We talked about this a little bit earlier. He had 56 snaps and not even targeted once. Yeah, I'm not going to read too much into it just on one game because whatever they were doing game plan-wise worked really well. They were moving the ball like with ease down the field. A lot of runs, but then Juju was feasting in the middle. Kelsey was feasting in the middle. You're probably using Watson more to clear out, and that's fine. You know, if that trend continues and you're running that many snaps and getting nothing ever, I'll be concerned, but I'm not concerned about the Chiefs' offense really, like in their ability to move the ball. A little concerned in the red zone. 2 for 7 in the red zone. They are 30th in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage. That's got to get fixed. You like the tight end action? Yeah, we had 3-4 tight ends out there sometimes. You may have answered this question, but when is Isaiah Pacheco coming back? There's not an exact timeline, but sometime in December is like my best guess. They said 6 to 8 weeks after his surgery, and that was like what, like a week and a half ago? Hollywood coming back in December, you heard it here. I mean, I hope so, Zach. They basically said he's got a chance to play in January, but it's a small one. I'm not watching the Royals game. Yeah, I have it on. We've been talking about it as it's on. Yep, the Royals game is right here on my... That's why I'm streaming with this wide angle, because I've got the Royals game right here. Yo, what's up, Mark? Been a longtime fan of the channel. How about those Chiefs? And really enjoying the overview of other NFL teams on Cold Breaks the Huddle. Mark, thanks so much, man. It's been a lot of fun, covering the Chiefs. That's my primary focus, but then covering the rest of the league has been a lot of fun, too. Sell out with the 2. We need Eric Bieniemy back for red zone plays. And then Pearson Killer with the 99 cents. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean... The red zone issues have been an issue for a couple of years now, and that does coincide with when Eric Bieniemy left. I'm a little hesitant to really put a bunch of credit on Bieniemy or a bunch of blame on Nagy in the red zone, just because I do think that's on Andy Reid, and he is the guy that's got to get it figured out. But the timeline kind of adds up, so... If they want to bring Nagy or Bieniemy back, next year or something, I mean, okay, I'm not opposed to it. I think they need somebody else in there. I would prefer like some new guy, like a little bit like a fresh-minded guy that can bring in just some new and interesting and unique ideas that maybe Andy Reid's not thinking of or not seeing. I have a feeling it's going to be Doug Peterson next year after he gets fired from the Jags, but I could be wrong. Sweaty Dog in the house. What's up, man? Whenever you get a chance, I asked you a question on X. I'm starving for some advice. Where? Can you DM me again? Bro, I have like hundreds of unreads. I'm so sorry. DM me again. DM me again. Let me know what you need, and I could definitely try to help you. The best way to ask for advice would be to do it right here. Let me know in chat, because that might be the best way to go. You bought yourself some Chiefs championship rings? Nice. Let's go. Yo, what's up, Jen? How are you? Big fan. Appreciate the support. Go Chiefs. Let's go. Do you think we'll sign Hollywood again next season? I mean, that's a possibility. If you do, it's got to be for a much cheaper deal. You know what I mean? Royals just got an out. One out. Top of the ninth. Royals trailing by 1, 2-3. Yeah, I mean, if you sign Hollywood Brown again, you can. But dude, you've got to. You can't bank on him being healthy all year. I mean, you can't bank on anybody, I guess, fully. But yeah, Hollywood would be cheaper because he never got to play. That's what I'm saying. If you want to bring him back, okay, but it's got to be a cheaper deal. I think it was like a $7 million up to $11 million 1-year deal. Oh, the Royals dropped an easy catch for an out at first base. The Royals dropped it. They just said a 10-year-old playing catch in the backyard could have caught this. Oh my gosh. Low throw to first, but he should have been able to reel it in. Hollywood streaming on Twitch right now? Maybe. I'm not sure. What's up, Kyle? Love the channel so much. Thank you, man. You think the Chiefs will trade for a new receiver before the deadline? Well, Hollywood's out for most of the season, if not all of it. Maybe he returns in January. Worthy and Juju are fine. I think you go get a... If you don't go and get a receiver, that doesn't mean that the Chiefs didn't try. I think the Chiefs try. I think they make some phone calls. They see who's available, what teams are willing to offer, maybe barter a little bit. And I think they do try. Will something happen? I don't know. But again, if a trade doesn't actually happen before the deadline, it doesn't mean Brett Veach wasn't making phone calls. I think they should. Pearson with another 99 cents. Thank you, man. Casey Cam, she's upstairs. Sign Romeo Dobbs. I feel like he's got enough drama going on. I don't know if you want to bring somebody in like that. Are they trailing? Yeah, the Royals are down by 1. They do get an at-bat after this, after the Yankees here. Do you even know who Bill Buckner is? No. If you're asking baseball questions, guys, I don't watch baseball. Like, I support the Royals, but like, I supporting KC. Any, like, KC current, all of them. But I pretty much just follow the like NFL. Xander with the 5. God bless everyone being affected in Florida tonight by Hurricane Milton. Horrible storm surge and rainfall flooding ongoing from Tampa through Fort Myers. Yeah, please stay safe and get out of there if you can. Do not know Buckner? No, I do not. Have you heard of Isaiah Mosey? No. At this point, I would have kept Tony over Sky Moore. I mean, Tony was like mystery injured. There's a lot of issues going on there. Sky, it's your second round pick. You're going to give him 1 more year. I cheer them on from afar, like playing baseball, but can't stand to watch. Yeah, man. I mean, like, do I know the full roster? No. Have I watched a Royals game this year? No. Do I have the game on right now? Yes. I think Veach is where we fans are at. If you're going to get a wide receiver, make it a difference maker, and no teams want to help us, unfortunately, said Sean, so I doubt we sign anyone, but I hope so. Yeah, he'll make some phone calls at least. If Mahomes finds a way to win the Super Bowl without his weapons again, the GOAT talk might get a lot closer than we think. I mean, he's already up there in the conversation. If it's not Joe Montana, it's Brady. If it's not Brady, I mean, I don't know who else you want to argue. If it's not, I think most people would say Brady. Some would maybe try to argue in Joe Montana. Who else would be up there? I mean, Peyton Manning, I guess, but I think Mahomes is next in that conversation. Yeah, I'm just saying Sky Moore cannot catch. I mean, you're not lying. You're not lying. Travis with the 5. Thank you, man. Gonna have to see Sky Moore flipping burgers at my local McDonald's this time next year. I mean, here's the thing. That's a crazy comment. Yankees pop fly caught out. So it's gonna be 2 outs, I believe. And the Yankees have batters on first and second at the moment. I wish Sky the best, man. So, like, if he gets on another team and starts to ball out, great. I don't really know what to make of his future. But thank you for the 5, man. 2 outs. 2 outs. That pop fly was the second out. They should have had 3 outs, but the first baseman dropped the ball. Opinion on Karloftis? Yeah, he's had a little bit slower of a start. Like, I did not anticipate him only having 1 sack through 5 games. He's got a sack, a couple tackles for loss. I would be curious to see how many QB pressures he has. I don't have that pulled up right away. But yeah, I mean, he's had a slower start to the season than I anticipated. I thought he was going to be kind of a breakout guy on the D-line, and it's been a little bit of a struggle. He comes through when it matters. Yeah, he's definitely made some plays when it matters. First time on a live? Yo, what's up, Austin? Thanks for the great content. How about those Chiefs? Let's go, dude. Royals should get that last out. Caught a pop fly. That's out number 3, right? There you go. Bottom of the 9th. The last at bat for the Royals, and they need at least 1. You're down by 1. Yep, got 3 outs. Yep. Karloftis putting on lots of pressure. Yeah, I'd have to go check. I mean, I could look up, I go to PFF and look up the premium stats real quick and just search the team and look at who has the most pressures. I could find that like pretty quickly here. Defense. We'll go pass rush. All right, pressures. Yeah, he's racking up the pressures. I mean, now that I look at it. Here's the pressures. Chris Jones has 28. Karloftis has 19. So he's second in pressures. Turk Wharton has 15. Karloftis has 11 hurries, 7 hits. Wharton has 1 hurry, or 1 hit, 12 hurries. But look at the win percentage. I mean, you kind of have to not look at McDuffie, but Turk Wharton has a 16.1 win percentage. This is crazy. Chris Jones, 21.7, elite. George Karloftis is next at 13.8. Yeah. Pearson with $1.99. You're going crazy, man. Appreciate you. Dub Freak, what's up, man? With the 10 bomb. Hey, Cole. If correct, the Saints are way over the cap next year. Why not trade for Saunders, like Colin Saunders, or for a wide receiver? I just don't know if, like, the Saints aren't out of it yet. And the Saints do the weird stuff with their cap every year. They just mortgage their future year after year, basically, and just keep pushing things ahead, and they'll, like, all deal with it later type of thing. I mean, the Saints are 2-3. I think you're really going to look at teams who have, like, 1 win. Or maybe if the Saints keep losing, you can have that conversation. Like, Derek Carr is hurt. They're a bit banged up. Derek Carr is not going to be playing this week. He might not be playing for the next few weeks. Cole Peoples inactivity? Wait, what? What do you mean? Hey, Cole, would you rather re-sign D-Rob or Sammy Watkins? Probably D-Rob. I mean, D-Rob's playing and at an effective level. You seriously think when Minihue comes back, our defense is going to look so much better? Yeah, Sean, I think he comes back sometime in November or December. Mm-hmm. Which I'm excited about, trust me. I should have did some pick'ems, some underdog pick'ems for this game. I don't know why I didn't. Look at this. We got animated underdog graphic. Yeah, I hope you guys, for those of you that have signed up, hope you've been having fun with the underdog pick'ems. We've gotten close so many times. I've hit 4 out of 5 legs like so many times. We're getting close. We're getting very close. Do I still have internet? The heck? Torn ACL? Yeah, Minihue. Dude, my YouTube studio just like froze up and disappeared. It says connection's fine. All right, Royals got one out on a pop fly. You order to get that app? What app? Yeah, Spencer Rattler's starting. Yep. Am I watching Grotesquerie? I don't know. I'll probably try to watch and see what Kelsey's got going on. Yeah. Do you get $1 million if so many people sign up through Underdog? Nah, I think Brandon Perna's doing something like that. I don't know. We hit bonuses on signups. I have to get to 500 signups, and we're at like 350 or something like that. Yeah, it's been close. Like we've been getting like 30, 50 signups a week or something like that. And been a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys doing that. If you want to sign up, try some pick'ems. They've got drafts every single weekend where you can just draft like a 6-man team, and it's just for like a certain amount of games. They got some back half of the season long drafts. You can win up to a bunch of prizes. There's a QR code, link in the description. Use code HBTC for a gimme pick'em plus up to $1,000 in bonus cash. I had a couple of y'all DM me and be like, "Hey man, I've been playing pick'ems. They're fun." Some of you guys have been sending me your entries. Let me know if you hit your entries. Send them. I'd love to see them. I want to know if you're going for the 49ers or Seahawks. I don't know that I care. I am going to watch the game, though. You tore your meniscus? Dude, what? Are you all right, Sean? What happened? The Royals now have 2 outs. Series tied at 1-1, man. Fan about to clutch up and hit a home Rizzy? I hope so. You tore your Adam's apple? That doesn't sound good. I don't think that's good at all. You're going for the Hawks? Perna's video about how boring the Chiefs are was actually pretty good and fair. Is it new? When did he talk about the Chiefs being boring? Yeah, they're definitely like... They definitely look different. It's not electric, 50-yard bombs, touchdown here, there, everywhere. It's way different now. They're much more rounded, but it is more quote-unquote boring. Underdog Daily is just as fun. I've been up on the last month just doing $3 to $5 games. Oh, that's fun, Mike. Yeah, dude. I'm in Underdog way too much. It's fun. Royals choked. Are you guys ahead of me? Am I about to watch this last out in real time? Or am I going to watch the loss right here? Fam. Grounder. Out at first. Yankees win. That sucks. Game over. The stadium is silent. Can't hear nothing. Or you can hear anything. Microphone is salty too, pushing the NFL and refs cheating for Chiefs narrative. I mean, it's a popular thing to do right now. Everybody hates the Chiefs, dude. I haven't seen Microphone stuff, so I don't know. But he is a homie. He's a really good guy. You haven't been in your streams? You've had a lot of homework? Oh, that's all good, man. I appreciate you being in here now. Am I tripping or is this game over? Yeah, it's over. Yeah, Royals take the L. They fall behind 2-1 in the series. What microphone do I use? This is a Shure SM7B. Then I use a DLZ Creator. Will my phone work? What happens if I do this? This is kind of what I use for my audio. It's got like all my levels, and I could run in here, and that's where I do like all my EQ. I got compression, noise gate. That's where I do like my sound effects, stuff like that. So I have my mic into here, goes in through this cloud lifter. So yeah, that's my audio setup. And then I've got my Sony camera there, second Sony camera there, big light, little light. There you go. That's the setup. Sellout with the 2 said need Hawks to win. Gino is WVU alum, so I'm a huge... Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, I like them. I like the Seahawks. I like Gino. I like DK Metcalf a lot. I draft him if he's available quite a bit in underdog drafts. Coming from the Royals game, RIP. Yeah, Justin. Pretty much a bummer, dude. What metric makes YouTube stop suggesting your videos even though your CTR is 5% or better? Is it retention? The main thing that YouTube looks for is watch time. So if somebody does end up clicking on your video, if they watch for a long period of time, they're going to show it to more people. I don't really pay attention to click-through rate that much. Whoa. My arm almost broke off. I don't really pay attention to click-through rate. I pay attention more to watch time than anything else. Yeah, it's an L-shaped desk. Yep, L-shaped desk. Yes, sir. I got it in the corner here. I mean, if I zoom out, you can see like more of the office a little bit. But we got the jersey wall. Jersey wall. Desk number 2 over there. TV back there with the logos. I'd say Baltimore, but they can't run on us. Wait, what about Baltimore? Oh, the biggest threat in the AFC right now, Baltimore. Yeah, I think Baltimore is probably the answer. If it's not them, who? Maybe the Bills. They're on a 2-game losing streak, and they're searching for answers too. Like the Texans, I think they're probably still up there. It's not the Jets, not the Dolphins. Yeah, that's why I'm like Texans, Buffalo, Ravens. Like those guys are all up there. What's up, Bricks? I just saw your channel and love it. Hey, let's go. Appreciate that. You hate the Yankees, but I'm an A's fan. But hate the Raiders? Oh, man. You're all over the place. Cole about to put himself on IR. Dude, I went to sit up and the arm on this chair is like adjustable, and it almost got me. Lamar has a mental block in the playoffs. True. I'm just saying, like, from how teams are looking right now, I feel like Baltimore looks probably the best in the AFC outside of the Chiefs. Your chair's trying to get work comp? No chair. No, thank you. Does YouTube have an injury to reserve? I have work comp insurance. I have to pay for it myself. We just got to pray the Bengals don't find a way into the playoffs. Yeah, they do match up really well against the Chiefs. Like every time, man. Every week. That's just how it goes. You think we're going to three-peat? I mean, I hope so, Sean. That's the hope. Kareem is our biggest asset other than Travis right now. Yeah. I don't even disagree. I mean, if you're specifically talking about offense, what happened to Kylie? She's still around. Talk to her on Twitter. We'll have her in for a live stream soon. Basically, like, I just cut back on my streams. So I know I'm streaming tonight, but I normally don't. Last year, I was streaming game day. I was streaming Tuesday night. I was streaming Wednesday night with Kylie. I was streaming Friday night Q&As. And I was still doing a bunch of videos, and I was doing way too much. It was too much. So I cut back on the streams. I don't really do the Friday night Q&As, not really every week. And then I don't do the Wednesday nights anymore either. I just stream during the game. I stream Tuesday nights for the Q&A, which is tonight instead right now, just because I had Monday Night Football. And that's it. Then I work on the 2 channels. But I try to have my evenings with the family if I can. Doesn't always happen. All the evenings with Cole Live. Yeah, that's what we did last year, rather. Never had a problem with the Bengals until the last few years. I mean, very true. Yeah, very true. Is it weird having Chiefs defense good against the run? It's weird in the sense of, like, it's not normal, but I like it a lot. Family is important. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, man. I mean, got 2 young girls, and I mean, I got Danny, my wife, so I work a lot, so I'm trying to have some more evenings with them, especially throughout the season. Back in, like, when the off season hits, I'll go back to 2 live streams a week during the week for sure. Honestly, the short form content's more than enough. Oh, thanks, dude. Heck yeah. Your Bengals are not making the playoffs, especially the way our defense is playing. Yeah, I think I saw the Bengals have like the number 4 scoring offense and the number 30 or 31 scoring defense, which is pretty crazy. What's making the difference in our run defense? I mean, I think Mike Pennell is a big factor. Nick Bolton is just playing really good ball. I think they're really selling out to stop the run, and it's been a major emphasis this season, and it's working. New here, what's up, Eddie? Welcome. Glad you're here. Yeah, Mike Dana, before he was injured, he was one of the best graded run defenders. Yep. I mean, there's probably multiple reasons, more than I could even tell you and pretend to know. But I know that Mike Pennell's been doing a great job too. Run game and defense will win us a Super Bowl. I mean, most likely, yes. And then Mahomes and company will come up clutch when it matters in some key situations. And dude, come on. 3 in a row. Unreal if it happens. We're the only team, says Andrew, that loses our weapons and still win. Burrow can't do it. Allen can't do it. Jackson can't do it. 49ers can't do it. We just have to clean up the mistakes and we'll be good. Yeah, clean up just some of the turnovers, clean up a little bit in the red zone, and you are pretty good to go. I mean, really. You guys went to the game on Monday night and the whole stadium was electric. Rachel, I bet. Brand went and Sean went, and I bet they said they had a great time. What's up, Lonnie? Yo, what up, dude? Yeah, heck yeah, we're doing good over here. Undefeated three-peat. I think the Chiefs win 13 or 14 games, but I don't know who they're losing against right now. If you would have said, hey, after 5 weeks after playing the Ravens, the Bengals, the Falcons, Chargers, and who do we just play? The Saints. We're going to be 5-0. I think I would have picked them to go like 4-1 through this. How much is Hunt's deal? I think vet minimum. What's up, Time Stacks? Any trade news? I mean, no, not really. I hope they make a trade, but I don't know. If they do, it's going to be soon. Sean said, I'm just saying, 2nd in Overland Park. Yeah, that was hilarious. It was like 2nd and 34, and they said 2nd in Overland Park on the broadcast. That was pretty nuts. I actually don't want the Chiefs to go undefeated. 3-peat is so hard. We got to get our bad luck out of the way during the regular season. Fair enough. I mean, I think every fan wants their team to go undefeated. Why would you want to lose a game, right? In the sense of, like, if you had the ability to go undefeated and win the Super Bowl again, like, great. But there is something about what I think you might be getting to is there's lessons and losses, fighting through adversity and rising up above that for sure. Casey is not down here with me, sadly. She's upstairs with Danny hanging out. Danny's like, I want to hang out with Casey. I was like, all right, that's fine. Hunt will earn a base salary of $1 million, salary cap hit of $820,000. There you go. Justin's on it. They only play the Donkeys once? No, they play every AFC West team twice. I'm going to the game on November 10th when they play the Donkeys. You were disappointed with the number of people who left the game early? You mean on Monday Night Football? Was there a lot of people leaving early? I mean, they probably knew it was over. Like, it was not a down to the wire game, and they wanted to beat some of the parking. Would be my guess. Why is McCole Hardman not more involved? I mean, he did get more involved this past game. He was like 3rd in receiving yards or something, or 4th maybe. He's also dealing with like a little bit of a knee issue. He popped up on the injury report last week with a knee. Limited participant. Didn't participate the next day. I think limited the next day. Listed as questionable to play. Ended up playing. But I think his workload does go up a little bit as the season goes on. 8 targets for 4 catches. Is that what it was? I thought he was 4 for 4. Because I thought they were all quick passes. I don't have the box score pulled up, though. What's going on with Sky Moore? Your guess is as good as mine, Candace. Why isn't Hicks playing? We can use his help. I think he's just the next man up in the rotation right now. They're happy with B. Cook, Justin Reed, Chamari Connor working in the slot, and then Hicks has been out in some limited packages. Sky Moore is limited but with no injury. Oh, God. Cole, you should do a video on which fan bases are the biggest crybabies. Okay. That's a good idea. Cole, FLDB volunteered to call the game when you go to the game. FLDB is going to the game, though, I think. I think he's going. So I don't know what I'm doing yet. We might have editor Alex call the game. And maybe Troy. Have them on the stream. McDuffie said it took a while for him to get fully comfortable in Spags' defense. Maybe they're waiting for Hicks to get... Yeah, I mean, it's his rookie year, Rick. Early NFC Championship prediction. What's my Instagram? Everything HBT Chiefs. I think exclamation point links. There's also... Is it links? Or socials? There you go. There's all my socials. Yahoo shows McColl with 4 targets, 4 catches for 33 yards. Yeah, that sounds right. Call it from the stands. Troy and Alex calling it would be fun. Yeah, I mean, I'll try to... I have to get, like, satellite internet to my phone. Whatever Elon Musk's satellite service is. I might have to try to get that, because I don't have any signal at Arrowhead. From the stands? Yeah, that would be crazy. You wouldn't be able to hear anything. Yeah, Starlink, that's it. You've been following me on TikTok? I actually have like 120,000 followers on TikTok. TikTok's crazy. Let Cole enjoy the game and have the day off. Oh yeah, I'm going to go enjoy the game. Oh, is there now cell service at Arrowhead? I don't think so. You watch the channel every day? World, thank you for the kind words. Bengals aren't the most crybabies. This is definitely the 40 whiners. Yeah, they're still crying about Super Bowl 54. Good God. Are you streaming any non-Chiefs game this year? Yeah, this Sunday, we'll probably stream... Maybe we'll stream the Ravens and Commanders game. That sounds pretty fun. Yeah. So maybe this Sunday for sure. And then when the playoffs get close, I'll stream some playoff games too, non-Chiefs games. Crybaby merch idea, winter beanies. There you go. You hope the Commanders win. That'd be a fun game. You had to switch to LTE. 5G was saturated. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. The Eagles are the worst crybabies. Okay, yeah, I mean, they might be up there. Can we sign Sammy Watkins? I mean, yeah. Should they? I don't know. I don't know. Sky fumbled a kickoff, dropped an easy pass. He needs to be off the team. Yeah, I don't think he needs to be seeing the field. Stream the Lions and Cowboys game? Ooh, that'd be a good one. It's just 2 NFC teams. I'd rather stream at least one AFC team, you know, like a potential contender. The bandwidth is the issue at big events like games, just too many people using the towers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every time I go to Arrowhead, I can't even tweet. Are you going to live stream on Cole Breaks the Huddle for like non-Chiefs games? I mean, maybe down the road. We only have 11,000 subs. If I stream a non-Chiefs game, I'll still probably stream it here. For the most part. How many of your TikTok followers are Swifties? I don't even know. I don't even know. Do you think Tyreek's coming back? Highly unlikely. I would love it, though. You forgot Worthy's car was stolen? Yeah, he got his car stolen in KC. Yeah. What about Wanye Morris? My thoughts on him? Yeah, playing good. He banged up his knee, but I think he'll be okay. We've got the bye week. He had a knee contusion, a knee bruise in the preseason. I think it's the same knee. Hopefully he just banged it again. Like, hopefully that's all it is. Because he came back in and finished the game. The Bustle said, did Rice's mom steal it? Oh, God. That was crazy. What happened to Wanya Morris? I think he just aggravated his knee bruise. You were able to get the Royals game cast over LTE? Nice, okay. Yeah, Ravens and Commanders. That's what I think I should stream, Oscar. Yep, Dick Sirianni. What do you think about Kingsley? You think he'll eventually start at left tackle? I mean, maybe, Rick. I don't know. He's still a work in progress, a raw, athlete that can be developed. I think he was a bit in over his head Trey Hendrickson got in his head, and the Chiefs had to sit him for a bit. I'm a little surprised that he didn't end up becoming the starter again, and they've been rolling with Wanye, but like Wanye's been doing a pretty decent job. Ravens Commanders would be great. All right, Kevin, I like that one. You're telling me you guys are forfeiting for cereal or cookies? What? If I had to give up one or the other? Dude, I don't know. I think cereal might be the wave. You could forfeit cookies and then eat your cereal could be Cookie Crisp. Cheat the system. You want to see more of FAU? Yeah, Sean. Hopefully we do. I feel like he's been playing. Dana was back, though, right? Wonder what the defensive snap count was. Like, if I search Chiefs snap counts... Can I find it quickly or no? Oh, here we go. All Chief Tups got it, actually. This is what I wanted to see. Where's FAU? 11 snaps. Malik Herring had 6. Mike Dana, yeah, he was back up there. He was back up there. Judy, thanks for the membership. Sorry I missed that. Alexander with the 22 months as well. Man, screw the Yankees. Sorry I missed both of those earlier. That's my bad. Yeah, they got it done. They lead the series 2-1, sadly. They did get it done, though. Move chat back over here. What are your thoughts on Chiefs 49ers with Rice injured and 49ers? Yeah, 49ers are not only struggling, but they've got a lot of injuries, too. That's going to be an interesting game. I think the Chiefs win it, though. Any thoughts on the nickname Come On, Jawan catching on? That's a great one because he needs to quit committing penalties, please. I'll give up cereal. You're not taking my cookies away from me. Fair enough. Fair enough. I do like a good homemade chocolate chip cookie, though. Andy Reid off a bye week is goated. Yeah, definitely a very high win rate off of a bye week. Is there any left tackles we could trade for? I mean, maybe, but I don't know that that's going to happen. You'd be more likely to see them sign somebody like Donovan Smith or something. You need a dad bod? You can get a dad bod shirt. He never loses after a bye. He's got a couple losses after a bye, but not a lot. Well, he was trash off the bye before KC, Darren. Is that what you're saying? When is the trade deadline, Dakota asks? It's in a month. It's like November 9th, I think. Somewhere right around there. Where do you think Devontae Adams is going? I mean, probably the Jets, even though they're in complete disarray right now. Bro, Chingy? He performed at the American Music Awards? Are you being serious? He's still making music? No way. Isn't that the guy who did Right There? I like the way you do that right there. Isn't that him? Or am I tripping? You got to be trolling. Yeah, we got to strengthen Mahomes' left side for sure, Marie. I agree. It's very important. And he's been a little antsy in the pocket. Wait, he performed at the AMAs? I did not know he was still making music. That's insane. If I was him, I wouldn't want to go to the Jets. I think you would like that over the Raiders. You're back with Aaron Rodgers. You got a great defense. Brady as a commentator is so funny. His outbursts of excitement make the 49ers-Cardinals game fun to watch. Is he doing a good job? Tipsy in the club. Brady has been terrible? Really? You haven't listened to Chingy since high school? Yeah, me neither. That's why I'm like, how's he still making music? Go to a team with a geriatric QB with a dysfunctional organization. Dumb move. He said he wants to win a Super Bowl ring. Yeah, I mean, he's only going there if he believes that the Jets can turn it around. I mean, I think he would greatly help the Jets. They have a legit defense. They do. I mean, who's a better quarterback? Aaron Rodgers. Who's the Aiden O'Connell, or who's the other guy? He just got benched. Gardner Minshew. I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers. I don't think Christian McCaffrey will be back for the Chiefs and 49ers game. No. Yeah, Chingy is a 2003 playlist staple. Facts. That's why I'm like, how did he perform just now? Watch him go to the Falcons? No way. You got to look at teams that have a lot of cap space, and they could easily make the move. Do you know if Rice will be available for the postseason? Nah, he won't. He's gone for the season. That injury's going to take too long to repair. He won't come to the Raiders. We'll never let him come here. Yeah, I don't think so, no. Yeah, Rice is done for the year, sadly. Sadly so. Who's the Jets coach now? The interim head coach is their defensive coordinator. Ulbrich is his name. Derek with the 5 gifted. Let's go, dude. Thank you, man. Wait, who is this? Who is who? Who is you? Who is me? Who is we? Who is us? Dude, he's injury prone. He just sprained his ankle in London. You talking about Aaron Rodgers? He's also 40 years old. I'm not defending Aaron Rodgers. I'm just saying he's probably a better bet than Minshew or Aiden O'Connell. Who be that? Who that be? Cole, who are you? I don't know what's going on. I'm just me. I think he's 40. Any good available left protection for Mahomes? I mean, Donovan Smith. That's all I got. Where's Chameleonaire at? Yo. What's up, Randy? You think 49ers Chiefs will be down to the wire again? I hope not. Hope the Chiefs blow them out by a couple scores. Trade Sky Moore for Garrett Wilson. Fair trade? Sure. I like that a lot. You think we get rid of Sky at the end of the year? Yeah. Well, I think so. Yes. Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, he's 40 right now. 41 in December. There you go. Cool. I think we're going to go 8-0, and our first loss will be the Broncos. Oh. Don't say that. I'm going to that game. Please don't say that. Tipped on foes. Did you watch the Bengals game? That fan base has to be in shambles. I was watching Red Zone on Sunday and I saw it. Yeah. Sent you a DM on a Young Gravy banger. He has similar taste in women as Justin Tucker. Like old ladies? What are we talking about? Young Gravy, huh? Why do you like the Chiefs? Are you from Kansas City? Yeah. I still live in Kansas City. I was born and raised in KC. Still here. Sky Moore's so bad we can't even trade him? Not really, no. Wait, what happened, Justin? You're all good? Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't want to lose that game. Please. That's the game I'm going to. You watch Red Zone 2? Yeah. You heard today from a friend who works in the Rams org that they might be calling Donovan Smith. I mean, they need some offensive linemen. What's Red Zone? NFL Red Zone? It's like their premier program that's like a show you can watch on Sundays, commercial free from noon to 7 Central. And they just show all the main highlights of every game going on. Every noon game, every midday game. They show like the key third downs, red zone plays, big plays, and they just bounce back and forth between all the games, and they've got a guy commentating it all. It's great. I love it. It's so hard to do stuff, though, because there's no commercials. You're just going from like one game to another, to another, to another, and I'm like, I got to go pee. And then you're like, well, there's no commercial ever. I don't know what to do. If our first loss is the Broncos, I'll donate 20 gifted. I bet. I still hope they don't beat us. Please, no. We traded MVS. Anything is possible. Well, actually, they just let him go. They let him go. He was a free agent. Have a great night, Cole. Official, thanks so much for the kind words. Think the Patriots may want Sky? Sure. You can have him. You think Carson Steele will learn a thing or two from Kareem Hunt and become another steal for us as a team? I mean, I hope so, Clinton. You can only learn, you can learn great things from a vet, right? Kareem has been in the NFL for a long time, so I'm sure he's got some things that he could teach Steele for sure. Broncos have won 3 in a row and their defense is sick. Their defense is great. Right? One of the best in the NFL. Yeah, they're one of the best in the NFL for sure. For sure. Reeps, I'll have to check out that artist here later. For sure. I said for sure about 18 times. That's how you know I'm getting tired. I'm defaulting to phrases. Carson Steele fumble last game wasn't his fault. I mean, technically, yes. But you probably shouldn't have put him in that position to begin with. And then I know Kelsey it seems like Kelsey missed his block there. But he should have just ate the tackle. He was still trying to pitch it. That was dangerous. Amari Cooper, love that. I'd be down with it. Be down with the sickness like Disturbed. Saw a story that CMC could be back for a game. I mean, maybe so. I need to look at when they placed him on IR and when he can return. Because he might technically be able to return for the Chiefs game. I don't know that he actually does. What I don't like, Red Zone, is the stupid witching hour. What exactly is the witching hour? What's that? I've watched Red Zone every Sunday, but what's the witching hour? Is that like the end of the noon games and the start of the 3 games? You saw Disturbed at Rocklahoma? Are they still they're still doing shows? Can Sky do laterals? Don't let him try. Week 7 is the earliest CMC can return from IR. And we play the 49ers week 6? No. We have a week 6 bye. So he could return for the Chiefs game, technically. Do you think a trade will be made for a Chiefs wide receiver? Well, I think the Chiefs will try to make a trade for a receiver. I don't know if anybody's going to be trading for a Chiefs wide receiver. Who are they going to trade for? Sky Moore? I don't think so. It's basically when teams are losing, make a comeback to win. That's the witching hour? That's what that is? What happened to Louis Rees-Zammit? He is on the practice squad of the Jacksonville Jaguars, I believe. They will say CMC is questionable to keep us guessing. Yeah, maybe so. They have to open his window to return, though. Scott Hansen calls it the witching hour. Yeah, but what exactly is the witching hour? What is he referring to that as? When teams are coming back to win? Oh, the witching hour is a time of night when supernatural events are thought to occur. Not sure how this applies to Red Zone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How does it apply to Red Zone? You're going to your first NFL game against the Raiders. What was your first game experience? My first ever NFL game, I was in like 3rd or 4th grade. My dad took me and my brother to a game, Chiefs game, and it was against Andy Reid and the Eagles. The Chiefs lost. Yeah. Witching hour is the last hour of the afternoon games in the Red Zone. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's got to be crazy. Like, all those games are ending. The 3 o'clock games are starting. Nuts. Spags wasn't the best defensive coordinator before the Chiefs. He was a good one. He was definitely a good one. Won himself a Super Bowl. Sammy Watkins donated his hamstrings to CMC. CMC needs Achilles tendons. That's what he needs. What did Rachel say? The witching hour is when you're inside a Walmart past midnight. Yeah, I ain't going there then. No way. Can we go over all the stats Pat and Trav have broke together? I could look some up at another time. For sure. We could do that. I'm about to get off here in a few minutes. Is Spags a Hall of Famer? I think he should be. He's the only assistant coach, right, that's won a Super Bowl with multiple teams as a coordinator. If I'm what's the stat? Is that the stat? Am I saying that right? 3M at Walmart is the best? No way. I ain't going there. I'm sleeping. John said they don't have that where I live anymore for good reason. What, Walmart? Yeah, Desi, all good. I'm down 5 bands off the Royals game but made it back on pro bull riding. Serious? Jeez, bro. You hustle in private or what? Andy's record after a bye? I don't know it off the top of my head. It's pretty good, though. Andy Reid. Let me see if I can find it. Record after a bye. After 31 years, 24 of them as a head coach, Reid is widely known as a master of bye week preparation. He has a 27-4 record after a bye. 27-4. Yeah, the Royals lost, sadly. He's the only 4-time Super Bowl winning coordinator. Yeah, he's won, what, 1 with the Giants? 3 with the Chiefs? Yeah, that's a ridiculous record after a bye. 27-4. Insane. We really need Donovan Smith? I mean, hey, if the Chiefs want him bad enough, I'm sure they could at least call him. Maybe they have. We don't know. Toughest opponent after the bye? I mean, the Chiefs got the Texans after the bye, 49ers, they got the Bills. You got all of your divisional opponents still. We'll lose 4 games before the playoffs. I mean, I have the Chiefs like, that's what I had, like 13-4, somewhere around there. Maybe you go 14-3. Undefeated's fine too. I'm fine with that. Yeah, it's crazy. Andy has the most wins for 2 different franchises, 130-something, 130 for the Eagles and 132 for the Chiefs or something like that. Pretty awesome. Ross or Nico call up. 2 different kind of receivers. If you need Nico Remigio to fill in for your returner duties, if McCole Hardman's knee isn't good, then Nico for sure. Really wish you could have seen something out of LRZ. They tried. They gave him some looks in preseason, man. He just wasn't ready. Probably lose to the Bills, Broncos, and Texans. The Bills do seem to get the best of the Chiefs in the regular season. I'm fine with that as long as the Chiefs keep winning in the playoffs. Do I think Hollywood Brown re-signs with the Chiefs? I mean, maybe. It'd be for a cheaper deal if so. I'm not opposed to it, but it is a bummer he's out for the season. First play of preseason, man. God bless. You live in Cali and you're a Chiefs fan? Everyone hates you? Keep up the good fight, man. Keep up the good fight. That's going to do it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for hanging out for the Q&A. Mods, thanks for holding it down. The Royals lost, which sucks, but I appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the questions, the donos, the gifteds, all of it. We'll be back with the video tomorrow. Maybe I'll go live again on Friday, or I'll have an interview with the guest. We'll see, but until next time, let's go. Let's freaking go.
How about those Chiefs?